Hey everybody, Tracy Brown here. It's been a couple days. I'm glad to be back with you. So I was thinking a lot about that kind of tape, the tape we kind of have, like the little cassette tape we have a lot in our heads around our food or our body, what we should or shouldn't do with our food, and it's all in here. And so I want to give you, it's not really one step, but it's here is the beginning process that a lot of us, even experienced ones, forget about sometimes. And I want to make sure you remember that you do have the power to first witness and have awareness of where you are being internally condemning to yourself. And the surest way to know if this is coming from your head, if this is based on something your body is telling you, is, well, does it give life? If something feels condemning, it's not the same thing as like useful information about what you maybe should or shouldn't change about your eating, let's say. And honestly, it's never good to listen to condemning voices in your head about your body size. That's not life-giving. People don't hate themselves different. What is the most important shift is recognizing that maybe you don't like what's happening with your body, but we need to know where the root of that is coming from versus just believing that, like, I don't like my body, that must mean it's bad and it's wrong, or something's bad or wrong about me, and where I even learned that from is accurate. No, that's not life affirming. And so we can disagree with those thoughts. So we can disagree and say, no, just because the world says that I should be a smaller size or this body part of mine should be smaller or different, doesn't mean it's true. So the first step is have awareness that you're even having those thoughts, that you're maybe recirculating on them a lot. And if it's not life affirming and it's not helping you move towards something that's physically going to help you, then it's time to say, like, whoa, well, basically who says? So have awareness. And then you can disagree and disobey with whatever, those thoughts are telling you that you should or shouldn't do with your food, let's say, or your body size. Let's say that you're beating yourself up about, for whatever reason, you ate a bag of gummy bears. For whatever reason, whether it was just you were totally checked out and you're eating because of this is what you do at 8 p.m. every night, or this is what you do in the car when you're driving around to run errands or go to school or whatever you're doing. Let's say you did that. And then you catch yourself, and you didn't catch that in the moment of what that could be about or what was the function of that, but then you beat yourself up constantly afterward. It's like, that's not life affirming. That doesn't help you change eating a bag of gummy bears in a checked out kind of way. But what we can do is first catch ourselves doing the negative beratement. Obviously notice that that's not life affirming, that's not going to change it, and be with, like, well, what's going on with me right now that continues to happen? What do I need? What was happening before that? Okay? Because that guilt and that anger toward yourself, that self-condemnation's not going to fix it. Now you might have to look at, maybe I don't want to change that, and you may have to work with the physical consequences, meaning my stomach hurts all the time, or it constipates me, or I feel nauseous. But maybe you're not ready to change that. But once you even recognize that, you might notice some of the power gets zipped out of doing that, and you might be a little less checked out, and that's the process. Okay? If it's a body thing, and you're looking in the mirror, and you can't stop spinning on, oh my gosh, my belly's too big, it's too gross. Recognize that you don't have to 100% agree that your belly's just fine and that it doesn't deserve that kind of judgment, criticism, condemnation, and that's a learned thought or belief that a belly that's out is too much, you're sticking out too much. You might have to recognize, well, are you really just more here? And that might be something you have to work with, but that doesn't mean there's something wrong with your body. And the first step is acknowledging, having awareness of that, and then disagreeing, and eventually disobeying even that process. Now, I know a lot of this is cognitive. We're not talking about the emotional and somatic layer of this today. Just like that first step, recognizing your thinking, because if you don't catch it early, then it like ruminates, and then before you know it, you've been feeling miserable for 2 days, and you're restricting, you're binging, or you're in tears because you're hating your body. But this has been going on a lot longer than you thought. And so our jobs are to get a lot more on top of those thoughts and capture those more quickly. Okay, so that's my first step here to some of that. Like, if you're feeling like these thoughts and you're feeling miserable, you do have the power. Sorry, my phone was bouncing. Sorry about that. I was getting excited and my hands were moving. You do have the power. Your first step is to start to try to, like have awareness, like basically catch and disagree and disobey. And if you need a little bit more visual about that, Life Without Ed by Jenny Schaefer. She has a little section in there about this topic. It's really good. It's a great book if you're struggling with any kind of disordered eating. Even if you don't identify with having an eating disorder and you have just chronic dieting, you'll see some things in there that you might recognize in yourself that might be helpful for you to separate. It's not like here are all my symptoms, and here's what I weighed, and here's what I ate kind of memoir. It's definitely a very practical, very short little bits of information that can help you push back against some of that negative thinking. So I hope this was helpful to you today. I just want to give you a quick Monday morning, start capturing your thoughts, and disagreeing and disobeying those that don't give you life, that steal your time, that make you feel bad. Let's start doing that today. I'll talk to you all soon. And if you need some more help with a little bit more deeper decoding of some of the body image stuff, especially, I'm going to put a link down to my free little tool, audio and worksheet about how to decode some of those bad body image trashing kind of moments. All right, so thank you so much. If you're seeing this video from a platform that's not Tracy Brown, my Tracy Brown RD Facebook page, then go to that page to get that free gift if you're interested in it. All right, take care. Thank you so much. Bye.